So stimulus payments from the economic relief plan that was just signed by President Donald Trump are already hitting the bank accounts of Americans across the country. In addition, we need to talk about the Senate right now and what they are doing with the increase to the $2,000 checks and what Mitch McConnell's plan is to bring this thing to the Senate floor. But first, let's go ahead and talk about those payments hitting your account. Yesterday, Steven Mnuchin issued a statement saying that as of Tuesday, the 29th of December, payments have already been hitting the accounts of Americans. I can tell you that on this channel, I have seen comments from individuals saying that they've already seen those payments. So this is sort of confirmation that Steven Mnuchin is in fact telling the truth and that the federal government is moving in warp speed, getting these payments to the accounts of individuals. I checked out my account. I did not see any payment go in. If you would like to leave a comment below letting people know if you've seen those payments, we can go ahead and do that. This is another reason why you want to be subscribed to this channel, because when the payments don't hit your account and you want to know what's going on, if there's anything you need to do, this is a great place to go for those sorts of resources and communication with other people that are waiting on the payments as well. In addition, I will keep you up to date on if there is in fact anything you need to do if you did not get your payment, where you need to go, and how you need to handle that. But Steven Mnuchin said from Tuesday the 29th of December all the way through the 2nd of January is when a massive bulk of these are going to hit. I also believe that going into next week and the following week in January, those who have not seen the payments will begin to see them trickle into their accounts. Now let's move on to the Senate and increasing these payments to $2,000 and what Mitch McConnell is doing with this. Something that I shared with you a few days ago that Mitch McConnell might in fact do, but I didn't think he would, was that he would combine the bill to increase the checks from $600 to $2,000 with other bills with things that he wanted to get done. So therefore, either it would fail in the Senate or that he would give Republicans a reason to vote for it. This is in fact what Mitch McConnell is looking like he's going to do. He wants to combine the bill to increase the checks from $600 to $2,000 with another bill to eliminate Section 230 of the Communications Act, which provides liability protections to social media companies. And he also wants to combine it with another proposal for a commission to study voter fraud. The problem with this is a lot of people look at putting these bills together as sort of poison to the $2,000 increase, meaning many Democrats in the Senate might not in fact vote for this now because they don't want to repeal Section 230 of the Communications Act, and many of the Democrats don't want to have a commission looking into voter fraud, so now they might vote this thing down even though they want the $2,000 checks. However, on the other end, many Republicans may now feel like they can vote for this thing because it's doing some stuff that they want to do. In the meanwhile, Pelosi and Schumer are pressuring McConnell just to let this standalone bill go to the Senate for a vote and see where it may fall. It does in fact look to me like the votes are probably there to pass this. I know a lot of people are saying the Republicans won't vote for it, but it already looks like there may be 4 to 6 Republicans who are already voicing approval for this thing. We know that Rubio is on board. We know that Hawley is on board. It looks like Loeffler and Perdue are on board from Georgia. There may be some senators from some other states in the northern half of the United States that are on board. It's not 100%, but 4 to 6 are already there, and all we need is 12 Republicans. The Democrats are already on board. So I think Mitch McConnell realizes that if he puts this thing to the floor, because of the political climate that exists and because of the Senate runoffs in Georgia right now, and the fact that there probably are at least 12, if not more, Republicans who do want to do this for the American people and to help stimulate the economy, that is probably going to pass. And he doesn't want to see that sort of division in the Republican Party. So he wants to try to get the Republican Party together. And one of the ways he sees that is by changing the bill up slightly. I personally don't like this. I think that if President Donald Trump has called for this, I think if the House in a bipartisan way has approved it, I think if the majority of Americans like it, I think if the Democrats in the Senate approve of it unanimously, and you already have Republicans who are, you should put the bill to the floor and let it stand alone and see where the votes fall. If the votes don't go through, then they don't go through. Then add some things to it and see if maybe you can get it to get through. But I think at the end of the day, Mitch McConnell doesn't want it to go through. So I think why he's adding these things to it is so that it does actually fail. He wants the repeal of Section 230 of the Communications Act and the formation of this commission to look into voter fraud to push Senate Democrats to not vote for this thing and to basically look like nobody really wanted it to happen. But what really happened is he combined it with things that many people did not want. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. In my opinion, opinion, knowing Mitch McConnell, I think that he is going to do it. I don't think he's going to put a standalone bill in there. I don't think he's going to allow the vote to go through. I think if he did do that, it would probably go through and it would divide Republicans, which is not what he wants. He wants Republicans to stay together on this thing. If anything, he wants to divide Democrats from Republicans. I don't like this at all. We have always heard politicians trying to say, let's come together in agreement and work together. But what we're seeing happening here is a forceful means to do the exact opposite. I hope he doesn't do that, but it does in fact look like he's going to do that, and it may then fail in that case. However, it may still pass. You may get 20 Democrats who don't vote for it, but maybe the rest do, and maybe you'll still get enough Republicans that do vote for it. In the next couple of days, we should get some more clarity on how this is going to be introduced onto the Senate floor. In the meanwhile, if you're getting stimulus payments into your accounts, please let us know in the comments below. If you're not getting them, also let us know. We will keep you up to date. As the videos come out day by day, you'll be able to see where you stand with everyone else, and hopefully everyone watching who is supposed to get a payment into their account will get a payment into their account within the next week or two, according to Steven Mnuchin, by this Saturday, January 2nd. As always, I will catch you next time.